What's going on, YouTubers? Your boy, Dalyxman. Welcome to another edition of Dalyxman's Q&A Corner. Every Wednesday, I will be answering your questions in under 15 minutes. If you have a question for me, please leave it down below on my Ask It Fem page. Right here, the link, and also in the description box. So go to that page and leave my next set of questions for the next video. But for this video, I'm going to try to do as many as I can. If I don't get to your question, I might get to it next week. So let's go ahead and get started. First question. Do you think Maria will come back to the WWE eventually? Sure. I mean, she used to be in WWE, and I thought she was really good for what she was. Whether it was the Dixie retarded character she was in 2005, 2006, I liked that Maria, or the more refined, more intelligent Maria we got towards the end of her tenure, and what we see right now in ROH. Either one would be awesome. I think she's a great talent, I think she's a good wrestler, and I think she would really bring some much needed notoriety to the Divas division. So yeah, come on back, Maria. I would love you to come back. Thanks for the question. Do you think Adrian Neville will be an entrant, a surprise entrant into the Royal Rumble? Sure. I would love that. I think, honestly, when it comes to, his time in NXT, he's done everything. He's already a world champion. He was already tag team champion. There's nothing else. Let him come up to the main roster. I mean, I'm not excited for the whole Mickey Mouse gimmick. I hope that's not the case. Please don't give him that. Don't ruin him before he even gets a chance to do something. But if he comes in for the Royal Rumble, awesome. I hope he does well. I think he would do well. How many years do you see the Big Show wrestling? I give him half a decade, 5 years. I don't see him staying around for long. I think he's about out of heel turns and face turns. Seriously. That guy's going to turn face and heel at least once or twice a year. Just stay a heel or stay a face. Stay in one alignment for once. But anyways, yeah, 5 years. I don't see him staying around for long. And I'm assuming that same person asked me about this one. Where do you see Kane in the next 10 years from now? Either still corporate Kane or back to the Big Red Machine. Hopefully retired. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I think Glenn Jacobs will be a Hall of Famer one day in the WWE. He should be. One of the best monster characters ever in wrestling, for sure. But he just doesn't have it anymore. He just sucks the life out of anything that's fun. He doesn't have good matches unless it's with someone who can make him look good, like a Daniel Bryan or a Dolph Ziggler or a Dean Ambrose, etc. Nothing else I can say about it. I mean, this corporate Kane gimmick is just a bastardization of the Big Red Machine. It's mocking him now at this point. He's a stooge, and I don't like it. I understand why he's like this, but ultimately, it's not doing him any good. It's not. When I remember Glenn Jacobs, I remember the Big Red Machine, and I like to keep it that way. So he should retire very soon. Honestly, give him a good, not even 5 years like the Big Show. Give him 2 years and call it a day. That's all I'm gonna say. So thank you for that question. Thoughts on WCW in 1998? One of the best years in WCW, just like it was one of the best years in WWF at the time. The best year to be a wrestling fan. I mean, 1998 was the rise of Goldberg. Chris Jericho turned heel. Rey Mysterio had that awesome match with Eddie Guerrero, right? That was 1998. Was it? Or was that 1997? I don't remember. But Rey Mysterio was awesome that year, regardless. That entire year was great. I feel like that was during a time when wrestling was just fun to watch, and it was the thing to watch. And that was the peak of any wrestling promotion, at least WCW and WWE. Even ECW, when I think about it. That was a great year for ECW. My God, man. Just great stuff all around. So, yeah, love that year. Name 5 guys you want to see make a surprise appearance in the Royal Rumble this Sunday. 5 guys? Sure. Shelton Benjamin, Carlito. Let me see here. I might just start ratting out names like, gotta be somebody. Who's not in there? Oh yeah, the Dudley Boys. Both of them. Devon, Bubba Ray, not Bully Ray. That's 4. I gotta have a legend. It's gotta be a legend. Taker. There you go. Taker, Bubba Ray, Devon, Shelton Benjamin, Carlito. Bam. That would be awesome. Let me see here. What do you think of Cesaro not being pushed? I think it's stupid. I think he's one of those talents that, you know, WWE says they want people to look a certain way. He looks that way. They want certain people to have a certain, you know, charisma about them to connect with the audience. He does that. He has good matches. He appeals to all worlds. I don't understand why they're not pushing him. I don't get it at all. You would think when you have someone big like Cesaro, who's strong and who can, you know, pick up anything, he has Herculean-like strength. I don't understand why they're not pushing him. I don't get it. I don't understand. This is someone I would think Vince would get a hard-on for. But I was wrong. I was completely wrong. So, I don't know, man. That's a bunch of BS. For real. Hopefully one day he does get a push. It might take fans rioting or doing what they did with Daniel Bryan last year to make Vince McMahon respect or want to see Cesaro get pushed. I don't know. Why does TNA have so many factions? Because they're stuck in WCW 1998. Although 1998 was a great year, that was over a decade ago. TNA needs to move forward. It feels like the entire wrestling world, at least nowadays, is moving forward in some aspect, but TNA, who continues to rely on the past and what worked back then, and not realizing what works now. And that will be the demise of them. Yes, they did not go out of business in 2014. Congratulations, you proved me wrong. I like to see you survive 2015 now. Because right now, it doesn't look good. I'm serious when I say that TNA is in a bad spot. I mean, they survived by the skin of their teeth. But will they survive long term? I don't know. We will see. But yeah, they're stuck in 1999, 1998, WCW-esque. Because that's what they grew up in. They don't know any better. That's TNA for you. Do I like dogs? Some. If they're big, like they can actually get up to my shoulders, no, I don't like them. I don't like German Shepherds. I don't like Pit Bulls. They scare me. But Golden Retrievers, sure. Small dogs, I'm fine with them. Honestly, I prefer cats. I don't like cats either. I'm not a pet guy. I don't like pets. But if I were to choose a pet, I would choose a cat over a dog. Well, certain dogs I would choose over cats. But for the most part, I would choose a cat over a dog. That's just me. Do you like Mark Henry better as a babyface or a heel? Heel. I love, that's what I do! Mark Henry. I love it when he gets angry and just goes off on people. I love that Mark Henry. And I wish that he would have stayed that way. You know, I don't like it when Henry goes face. I like it when he's a badass. I like to get behind him. I like to support him as the bad guy. Which is honestly how he should be. You know, I don't like it when he's trying to be Mr. Sexual Chocolate. Although that's the cool thing to do now. I just prefer him to be Mr. Grumpy, who just beats people up because he can. Because that's what he do. So there you go. Have you heard that, oh God, Eric Young, Samoa Joe, low-key turned heel and joined MVP and Kenny King in a stable called the Beatdown Clan. The Beatdown Clan? What kind of name is that? Oh my god. But yeah, I heard about the stable. I didn't know it was called the Beatdown Clan, though. Yuck, that's a terrible name. Let me guess, they want to take over TNA. They want to dominate everybody, just like the freaking Aces and Eights, just like the freaking Main Event Mafia, just like Immortal, just like all the other stupid freaking factions that enter the TNA locker room. They can't get over their lust and love and fixation on factions. Move on, TNA. Move on from WCW. It's done. It's dead. Get with the times. You can do better than this. Seriously. That's why I'm not watching them, so. No, I haven't heard about them until now. That's a terrible name. I'm pretty sure it's a terrible stable as well. Not because of the talent, but the booking. Anyways. Thoughts on Hulk Hogan training rapper Riff Raff to possibly join the WWE? I do not know who Riff Raff is. He sounds like he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So, I have no thoughts, and I don't think that would be a good idea. But what do I know? I mean, I don't know who he is. Maybe he will be good. Maybe Hogan's a good teacher. Has Hogan had any students that he taught that became big stars? If so, let me know. Let me see. How do you feel about WrestleMania 32 being in Dallas? I like it. You want to know why? Because that means I can go to it. You know, I think, honestly, I think it's a great deal. You know, I always love when WWE comes to Texas with any event. They're going to be here in Houston for Night of Champions. I'm going to that. I would love to go to, you know, WrestleMania too. So I am excited for it. I think if I save up my money, I might be able to buy a ticket as soon as they start selling. So yeah, I am happy that they're coming here to Dallas, Texas. So there you go. Well, this is Houston, Texas, but coming here to Texas at Dallas. You know what I'm trying to say. Leave me alone. Moving on. Oh Lord. So on Facebook, I'm doing this thing once in a while where I ask questions like, finish this sentence. And someone did that to me, so I'm going to do it now. Finish this sentence. Seth Rollins is the best heel since... The best heel since... Who was the last good heel? CM Punk? Yeah, CM Punk. The best heel since CM Punk. There you go. He's really good. Alright, let me see here. Let me see if I can answer some other questions. Would you like to see a Cesaro versus Lesnar feud? Absolutely. Let's do it. I did a video booking it. Just use that booking. Will be awesome. So yeah. What is your opinion on the upcoming feud between Sting versus Triple H? You know what? I'm interested. I want to see what happens. I think Sting and Triple H will at least put on a good match. The build-up will be nice. And I think Sting can easily be carried by Triple H as well. So, yeah. I'm all for it. It should be nice. Baron Corbin or Bull Dempsey? Baron Corbin. Just all kinds of awesomeness. And, let me see. Finally, do you miss JTG? You know what? I miss Crime Time, period. That was an awesome, hilarious tag team, although it was stereotypical. At least they made use of it and got over with it. Come on, you gotta admit, Crime Time was funny as hell. All about that money, money. Yeah, that money, money. Yeah, that money, money. And then I see them backstage with Vinnie Mac and William Regal and all these other people just having hilarious promos. Yeah, man, you know what? That's one of those gimmicks that I will actually praise the WWE for, despite how stereotypical it is. So, there you go, man. Yeah, if he does come back with Shad Gaspar for one night showing, that would be pretty cool. I miss Crime Time. I really want him to come back. But that's going to conclude this Q&A, guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next Wednesday for my next Q&A. Your boy, Dalyxman signing off. Peace.